Welcome back to Mama Nature's Kitchen. I'm Nitra, and today we're going to smoke a pork loin. First thing we need to do is take a paper towel and dry off our pork loin. I'm going to do the top and the bottom. And we need to season it. So now we need to sprinkle some salt, garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, and paprika. Barbecue, and then you just want to sprinkle it with some sugar. And then you kind of just want to roll it around. Make sure you get both sides. You want to tap the ends down on that extra seasonings. Make sure they get all good and seasoned. Once your pork loin is nice and seasoned, now we're just going to put it back in the fridge and let it sit there in the seasonings for a couple hours before we inject it for the smoker. We are going to start making our injection. It needs to be room temperature before we inject it into our meat. So let's get started. In this glass, we have some apple juice, and we're going to sprinkle just a little bit of onion powder, a little bit of garlic powder, and just a little bit of chicken flavoring. And then just a little sugar. We're going to give that a good mix. I'm just going to use our injection needle. And now we are going to inject our meat. You can see it expanding. Be careful, it'll scorch you. And now that we have our meat injected, we're going to let it sit with the juices in it for just a little while before we put it in our smoker. This would be a good time to go ahead and preheat your smoker to about 250. Our smoker is heated up. Let's go put our pork loin in. We just put our pork loin into our smoker. We used the hickory wood chips in our smoker as well. We're going to let the pork loin cook for about an hour, and then we're going to go and check the internal temperature. The internal temperature needs to be around 130 to 135. And then once it hits that temperature, we'll take it out and let it rest. It has been a little over an hour. It's been about an hour and 5 minutes, And as you can see, we're at 131 or 130, which is perfect. Time to take it out. Alright, once you take your pork loin out, you're going to want to put it on some aluminum foil and fold it up. Like a little boat. That way, as it rests, it will finish cooking inside of the foil. And the foil will keep all the juices inside for it to soak in. So it's been 15 minutes. Let's go take a look at our pork loin. All right, let's open it up. Oh, look at that. You see all those good juices? What we're going to want to do is pick up the tenderloin and put it on the cutting board, and we're going to save those juices. Alright, so now we're just cutting it, and you want to cut the slices as thin as you possibly can. Look at all them juices. One thing for sure, it ain't dry. Alright, that'll be good for now. But once you get done cutting it, the juices you saved, you're going to want to drizzle it over your slices. Look at that. That should be good. I don't want to overflow. Alright, y'all, I'm going to grab a little slice here. We'll try it for you. Look at that. So stretchy. It's nice and soft, juicy. I don't know if you can tell, but when I squeeze it, see the juices? That's the best pork loin. It's so tender and juicy and full of flavor. It's a little sweet, but not too much, and very savory. It's so good. Now, if you all like these videos, go ahead and like it, subscribe, follow, spread the word, and we'll see you next time.